Hello, happy Tuesday. I am excited for 2020. I think this is our first call. Is this our first call since, yeah, it is, in the new year, right? We didn't have one last week. Um, so welcome to 2020. Yay. Wait, we did have one last week. I don't remember. I'm losing my marbles. Today is like one of the most tired days ever. I'm literally drinking pre and it's 8 o'clock at night. So this is going to be fun. Yeah, Taylor, I'm just like you. I feel like I'm going to have to like bust out and do a workout or something. But here we are. So I am excited and hopeful that Tuesdays will bring out more attendance. I really want to encourage you guys, make it your goal to have at least one new coach join a team call every single month. Like have them come onto this. So my vision with team calls is to get away from the I tell you things or another coach comes on and tells you these training things and everybody just sits and kind of chills and listens in the background. I'd love for that to transition into every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. We are so excited to get on a call and just amp each other up. Like that is the vision. That's the goal. That's in my head what up level hour means to me. Power hour, a power half hour, but that's truly where that vision is. That is exactly where I want to see us going. We can't get there. We will never get there if we are not working, if we are not growing, if we are not personally bringing our energy. It gets stale, right? It gets stale. And this is on me. This is on me too. But we have to bring new people, new energy, and fill this Zoom room up. And creating and cultivating together this incredible community and opportunity. So I want you to be excited about Tuesday night, not dreading it, not feeling that dragging feeling ever, right? That is entirely like when I think about what are we doing for team call, I'm like, okay, how can I lay it on them? How can I give them what they're looking for, but also make this like a time where they leave feeling so freaking on fire? That's my vision. That's what I think about. But I need, I guess, your guys' help more than ever right now to really build this into that, time where it's not just preaching type of training, but it's like, oh my God, let's get this, let's do this. The chat's blowing up. We're pumping each other up. Everybody knows who everybody is. We are welcoming in new coaches. One of the biggest things that I want to cultivate and I want us to be known for like starting here in this team and then extending it to all of your teams is the welcoming feeling that new coaches have. That feeling like I am brand new. I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't know any of these people. And yet people want me here. People are so welcoming for me to be here. People are celebrating me being here. Not that feeling of, oh, we're all, we all know each other and we're all friends and we understand the business and we've got our own inside jokes and whatever, but bringing in these new coaches and saying, you can sit here with us. You might not know what happened last week, but I promise you, we will not make you feel like you are out of place or that you don't belong here. And you are going to know what that inside joke is right away because we're going to fill you in on that. This is so important for me. I'm literally just like thinking back to high school, right? Like that feeling of feeling so out of place, feeling so not welcomed in a friend group or in a new class, like stepping into a new education or a new school or a new job. Like think about the first time you went to a new job and everybody around you knew who each other was and they're all talking and laughing and you're just like, I'm gonna twiddle my thumbs and I feel so awkward because I don't feel welcome here. I don't feel like people want me here. I feel like the awkward duck walking around that looks like, this big dummy, and everybody's like, haha, she's new. I don't want that. I don't want that at all for new coaches. I want this to be the place, like the time of the week where we as coaches, as leaders and mentors and friends, we get so excited because this time is the time where they sign on, and this is the moment that they really join, right? This is the moment that they really, truly join this community. I don't want this team call to just be, oh, this is Ray's team call. I want this to be, this is a team community call. You guys start leading the calls eventually. You guys start welcoming in new people, not just me, so that it's this place where no matter where you are in the downline, you are welcomed, you are loved, you are appreciated, you are a part of the team. So that's really where my personal vision is. And if you are on board for that, then I need your help. I need you to help cultivate that energy and help really create that space and really making it a priority. And I will do my absolute best personally to keep this under 40 minutes. I say 30 to 40 minutes, just depends on really what is to talk about at the very beginning, but the topics won't be so long, won't be so extravagant because, which I'm going to talk about in a moment, but we are doing themed months now. So instead of talking about one big theme, like for example, the theme of this month, I'm sweating buckets. The theme of this month is recruiting clients and running boot camps. And so instead of me running a call and doing that entire topic, I'm breaking it up for an entire month. And I will provide as many tools and tips and videos, but especially team call trainings on that topic to break it down so that you can take that tiny little thing that we talk about one week and then you could go and implement it. Okay, let me open my window one second. All right, so let me share my screen and let's dive into it. Lay it on me in the chat if you guys are on live. How do we feel about this idea of that vision of team calls? Is that something that you would love to provide to your team? Is that something that you would love to be a part of? Is that something that you want to help create? I need to move this over. Oh my, okay, I'm just gonna leave it there. I'm not gonna play with it. Okay, so again, welcome to 2020. You guys, this is going to be the biggest year. And I said that one of the things that I really struggle with is I said that last year and trying to wrap my head around that it's an entirely new year. And I feel like I'm a broken record. And really one of the things that I am personally, through my journaling, through my meditation, through my affirmations, and an activity that I'm going to give to you, one of the things that I personally am struggling with, and I will never show this in a way that people will understand that I'm struggling with it. It's just not something that I do. I don't show that struggle in that way, but know that the biggest thing that I am struggling with this year is feeling like a fraud and feeling like a broken record, because I said last year, this is our year. This is the year we go elite. This is the year we go 5-star. I said the exact same things, and yet it didn't happen. I had no idea, obviously, that last year was going to be the way that it ended up being, and I wouldn't trade it for the world, because I am nowhere near the person I was a year ago saying these words. I am a completely different person. I am a completely different mentor. I'm a completely different leader. I am a different coach. I have a different story. I have a different transformation. I have a different mindset. I have different habits. Like, I am so different from the Ray that said these exact words last year that I have to remind myself, you are not a fraud, because you said those things and then you faced a year of hell, and every single challenge that you faced, the stagnant situation that you faced in 2019, not growing, staying exactly where you are, is everything when it comes to experience, when it comes to what you faced, you can utilize that. And these are the things that I have to remind myself. So I am honest when I say in my heart, I feel that 2020 is going to be the best year of my personal life and professionally. And so welcome in on that ride. I hope you take it on, and I hope you join my I've never read the book Energy Bus, and I feel like I live this book. I really should read it. But I want you to join in on my bus, on my energy. I want you to take that ride if this is what you want. If you don't, I don't ever want you to feel that you are unwelcomed at any point in time. Maybe January is not the month that you jump on and you join me and you're running with me. Maybe it's February, maybe it's June. You don't ever have a moment where it is too late to join in on this energy. It's too late to start your business. It's too late to join back in, to restart. And I just made a post about this. I want you to feel that you have the permission to start any day, any given moment, and you are never, ever, ever, ever unwelcomed, okay? So I'm going, whether you want to or not, I am going. You're gonna kind of just sit there and I'm like on the bus going, come on with me, bye. But I still love you, and I'm blowing you kisses, and I'm loving on you, but I am not waiting. And that is the biggest difference of who Ray is today compared to who Ray was last year. The Ray last year, she wanted to bring everybody with her. She wanted to stay and go slow so that everybody could come along with her. And that got in the way. And so today, one of the words that I'm really using in the year of 2020 is this idea of synergy. It's giving and giving back. So people are giving to me what I want to give back, and we create this incredible result together. I refuse to give my energy to people who are not going to meet me, who are not going to give it back to me. And that is not out of being angry. That's not out of being a douchebag. That's purely out of, I have this goal, I have this dream, I have this mission, and the only people that I am going to exert my energy on and allow energy into me is people who are going to create this exact same result with. Okay, I'm gonna work with people of that same kind. So that is 2020. I do have a couple of announcements. Oopsie. I'm sorry, I don't know how to go back. Okay, so a few announcements. Number one, like I said, every month there's going to be a focus for trainings. So again, this month it is on boot camps. So running boot camps as well as recruiting clients to boot camps, and I'll provide like tools for your boot camps, a guide I'm working on. I'm going to work on like a simplified, super easy, here is what you do and here's how you run, here's what you post in your first challenge group. I do also want to remind you, if you do not know this, go and check it out. But there is challenge group guides on Beachbody on the coach office. So if you are ever in a position where you don't know what to post in your challenge group, go to the coach office, go to tools, I think it's under tools, and find the challenge group guides. There is a guide for every single program, So if you want to start your own challenge group, you and a coach friend or 3 friends, you want to run your own challenge group and you're like, I have no freaking clue what to do, which is exactly what happened to me. I had no idea what to do. I didn't have the Happy Life Club when I started. I didn't even have Jess when I started. That took 4 months. You guys, I started with nothing, just like every other coach, okay? Every single one of you. You have to start from the bottom. And every single new coach that comes in, they're going to start from the bottom, okay? But go and use that. Go and use that as a tool. So that's something that is going to be every single month. Another thing that I'm going to introduce every single month is this idea of a product of the month. So the main focus, if you jump down to number 4, the main focus for 2020, for me, what I'm doing, how I'm helping, who I'm helping, is making money. End of story, point blank. It's being so unapologetic about talking about money, helping you create money, helping you earn in all different avenues, using Beachbody to open up other doors for yourself to make money. Like, it is all about money. In the year of 2019, I worked on my money relationship like it was my full-time job. Like, forget Beachbody, that was my full-time job, was healing my money crap. And from that, I feel so comfortable and confident. If you've ever had me talk about money to you, you have gotten a little glimpse about how I can help with creating this mindset that we are worthy of earning money. Okay. And so it's all going to be like, how do we make freaking money with this business? That's the main thing for me. That's what I'm working with my upline with. That's what I'm going to be working on as far as the trainings that I personally do, the personal development that I do. It's all going to be, how do I make the most amount of money this year? How do I go from little itty bitty Ray over here to boom, big income earning, this team that's incredible. We work together, this income earning team. How do we do that in a year? That is what my focus is. And in turn, everything that I learn, I'm going to send your way as well. So my biggest thing is making money. And with that comes volume. We don't earn, there's so many different ways that we earn income. Stay with me, be here in 6 months from now, because I promise you, you will learn so much about how we actually can make money in multiple different ways. So be here in 6 months from now. Don't check yourself out. Stay in it for 6 months, because give me 6 months to really lay this on you. It's so in depth, you guys. It is not black and white. It is not one way. It's not one size fits all. Each one of us is going to have a specific thing that we're really good at. Each one of us is going to have an income category that we earn way more on. Each one of us is going to have something that we love to do in order to share that product or service or whatever it is. And we have to learn what that is, but we also have to remember that not every single person is going to be the exact same way. So I love to recruit new coaches. I love to onboard new coaches, but I don't love to do the boot camp and the client side of things. But for example, Kaylin, she is amazing at talking about the boot camp, at talking about the programs, at talking about Shakeology, at talking about all things client side. Not to say that she is not good at recruiting coaches, because she is. But the passion that comes out when talking about her boot camp and helping these girls is very different than the passion that comes out in me. Okay. Again, that's not to say that she's not good at talking about coaching. She is, but it's very different, and we're all going to have those different categories. So with that being said, one of the ways that I really want to boost our income is through volume. And volume comes from not just a challenge pack, but from multiple things. A large mass of things that we have available to us that we can monetize, that we can use to our advantage to make more money. I also created, in December, we did Bod Bingo. I created a coach bingo that I actually launched a while ago, but it never really caught on, and I want to make it a really fun game for all of us this month. I have a new coach one and then a regular coach one, and I changed up some of the things, and it's so good. I personally am excited to do it myself. I love fun. I love games. I love like friendly competition that is not like you lose, you win, but like who can get there? Let's challenge each other. So anyways, I created a team bingo, and I'm really excited for that. I'll post that in the group. And then my big personal goal as far as a team goes is to be elite and 5-star elite by Summit. That is, we have to lock in 5 personal diamonds. So you have to be recruited by me personally as a diamond, holding it for 6 weeks minimum, sometime between now and June 11th. You have to lock in diamond. If you are not a personal diamond, sorry, if you are not a personal coach, I still want you to go for diamond, because you become a leader that helps cultivate all of these other leaders. It's not just me who wants to go diamond. I know the goals of so many coaches on this team, and it is not that you want to get to emerald or you want to get to diamond. It's that you want to make freaking money, and that money comes from helping create diamonds as well. So you have to be the leader. So do not think that going 5-star, you are not part of it if you are not a personally sponsored coach. You absolutely are, because you becoming a diamond enables and gives permission, breeds this permission for other coaches to become a diamond too, no matter where they are in the downline. We are going to have 5 diamonds personally sponsored. And imagine we went from a diamond team to a 5-star elite qualifying team with not just 5 diamonds, but more than 5 diamonds in all of our downline in 6 months. Like, that is so possible, and I am excited for it. I am not being unrealistic about this. It is so possible. It is so possible, okay? So that is the big focus, and I hope that you guys are on board for that. If you are, please put it in the chat, and like, I'm down for this. If you are not, and you still want to be a coach, then send me a personal message and tell me, I don't want to be a part of the 5-star push, but here's what I do want to be a part of, okay? And then I really want you guys to take 2020 to be the year that you be intentional about stepping into a leadership role. Not just for your business, but for in every area of your life. You do not need to be the leader that stands at the front or that stands on stage, that is the preacher and teacher. You can be a leader just by the actions that you are taking, but imagine the impact that you will have on the people around you, especially the people very close to you. Your significant other, your family, your children, your future children, the coworkers that you work with, your friends. Like, those people are so impacted by you. And if you step into that role as a leader, as somebody who does things first, as somebody who does things the way that they're supposed to be done, as somebody who enables and gives permission for other people to be incredible people, to grow, to do all of those things, you enable other people to be great, you are going to have a huge impact on people and how people are in their life. So I really want you to take this year to be intentional about stepping into that leadership role. And then last but not least, I challenge every single one of you to find a success partner. You can find somebody within the team. You can find somebody outside the team. If you are in the Dynasty group or the Shine Dynasty, I recommend that you really find somebody to run with. My biggest suggestion is that you find a success partner that is not your downline. So your own coaches that you recruit, they cannot be your success partner. You can run with them. You can go and you can ask them questions, and they can ask you questions. They're gonna want to work with you, but encourage them to go find somebody that is at the same level so that they can run together. Okay. It really is not, it's not impactful to have a success partner that is somebody who helps your success, if that makes sense. Somebody who impacts your own personal success it's not that great. It's not that beneficial, because there will be this push and pull, this pressure. And I've always had success partners that were outside of my personal team, and I can go to them with the things that are happening in my team and talk that out and hash that out and really work through that. So I encourage you to find a success partner. All that means is that it is somebody that you want to run with, somebody that you hold yourself accountable to, somebody that it's like a workout buddy, somebody that you tell your goals to, that you brainstorm with, that you run groups with. This success partner can change. I also want you to know that this partner can change. They do not have to stay the same person for the entire duration of the year. If you outgrow them, move on, bless and release, right? If they outgrow you, that's okay, bless and release. But it's just in that season, in that push season, especially if you are pushing for a specific goal, find people to run with, okay? Okay, I am going to give you an activity. You know what? I'm actually going to say this. I'm going to do this either tomorrow or Thursday. It's a great activity I did earlier today. Okay, so these tips are very simple because they are the first ones. We will dive in deeper starting next week, but this is like the basis. So recruiting clients and running boot camps week 1, it's really all about building this confidence and taking ownership. Okay, that is the way that you run successful boot camps and you actually truly recruit clients. Whether those people are signing up with challenge packs, they're doing the free bod, they are doing just a bod membership, they're joining with 3-day refresh, like whatever it is, it does not matter. Those people who are coming to you to work on health and fitness, they're coming to you for anything besides doing the business, they are a client. How do we actually recruit those clients? How do we get people to say yes? It starts with confidence in what you are promoting, what you're inviting to, what you're sharing, knowing what the frick a boot camp is and what it is that you are talking about. And it's taking ownership. It's taking ownership in creating your own, in running your own, or in knowing what you are inviting to, in knowing what boot camp you're inviting to. It's also taking ownership on understanding and finding tools and products and all of the things that you are going to be able to provide to people, okay? So the first thing is get confident about what you are inviting to. Invite to the boot camp that your coach is running. So every single one of you, always at all times, have the boot camp, the monthly boot camp that I am running, and or the Happy Life Club that you can invite people to. You can invite them to that boot camp, my boot camp, as if it is your own, right? That's, again, that ownership. Take ownership as if it was your own, invite them in there. And then if you are doing that, so if you are inviting people to a group that your personal coach is running, you are going to post in that group as if you were a coach. It doesn't need to be every day, especially my new coaches. You're not expected to post and know what the hell to post, but engage. Be that client that you want people to be, right? Share, be accountable. And so treat it and take ownership as if it is your own. If you are a coach and you run your own boot camps or challenges, make sure that your team knows about it. Make sure that you tell your coaches and let them know, here, you can invite to this group. The one thing that I don't want you to do, I don't want you to coddle coaches. I don't want you to say, you can invite to my challenge group. You don't have to run your own challenge group. It's totally okay. Invite them to mine. Give them the option. Listen, you have 2 choices. You can do the first one with me. You can invite them to my boot camp. And then next month or the month after, you can run your own. But get to know this group. I want you to take ownership and act as if it is your own, though. Okay? So that's the way that you can project that onto your coaches. Don't coddle them. You have to, you've got to push them out. If you notice, that's the way that I mentor. So if hopefully nobody in here likes to be coddled, because that is definitely not how I do my onboarding. It's like, here, go and do it. Learn, fail forward, fail and fall on your face 1,000,000 times. It's the only way that you're going to learn. And the more that you fail, the more questions you have. And that is how I do my best mentoring. Okay, so that's the first thing. B is run your own boot camp. Start your own. You can do it in Facebook, in a Facebook group, or you can do it in the Tracker app. You can do it with yourself, or you can partner up with somebody else, but run a boot camp. And you guys, again, fall on your face. Run the worst boot camp of your life. be shit at it, be so horrible, have zero engagement, go for that failure, be available for that failure. Obviously, we never go into a boot camp saying, oh, I want this to be my worst boot camp ever, but be available for that. And it might be in your first month, it might be in your it might be in your 6th month, it might be a year into being a coach that you have the worst boot camp of your life. But do you want to know why I can consistently run boot camps every single month without fail? It's because I've had really awful boot camps, and I know what not to do, what works, how to make a shift, how to make a movement, how to navigate, how to talk to people. Like, I know how to make those quick adjustments, or I know how to still stay energized through a really terrible group. That's because I've had the worst boot camp of my life. That's because I have gone into boot camps thinking this is going to be amazing, I'm going to help all the people, and I've had the worst group of my life. So be available for that, okay? Don't think that you are a bad coach just because you have a bad boot camp. You are an exceptional coach. You have to fall on your face in order to be that exceptional coach month after month after month, okay? Every single one of you is gonna have the worst freaking boot camp of your life. Be available for it, because that's the only way that you're gonna have a really amazing one. So if you and when you are running your own boot camp, name it. So come up with a fun name. You guys, I don't care what it is called. I am never going to tell you that you are going to be a successful coach because you have the best creative names for your boot camp. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but my boot camp this month is literally called the January boot camp. I did not think of anything fun or creative. I did not think about that. My goal for January is get your ass in this freaking group and start going with me. We are talking about habits. We're cultivating action. We're taking action. We're coming back into it. Like, that's what I'm more worried about. You don't need to have a creative name. Just name it. If it's called the January boot camp, great. Go with it. Okay? What's the purpose of it? What are the results for this group? So you need to get out paper and be confident, take ownership, and figure out what the hell you're doing, all right? What program are you personally doing? Whatever program you personally doing is the program that you will get your clients to do and you will promote. And then who do you want to join? Who is it that you want to join? Do you want women? Do you want men? Do you want both? Do you want people who are younger? Do you want to help people lose weight? I am so sorry, you guys. My internet just bailed. Okay. Oh no, I lost the chat from before. Totally up to you. You can, should my constantly, oh God, running group be named the same or different from what my team name is? So I would do it different. I would do like your clients is one thing and your team is another, but it's entirely up to you. You can do like She Rising Fitness and then She Rising business, like whatever. You can call it the same thing, but just make sure that they know one is for fitness, one is for business. And then you can, yeah, so that's one thing. I'm so sorry, I lost what I was saying or where it was. Let me share my screen again and just go back. I'm so sorry. Okay. And then who do you want to join? So who actually is it that you want to join? Get very freaking clear. If you are a brand new coach and you are learning who it is that you want to join, what you're doing as a boot camp runner, then the people who you want to join is pretty much going to be anybody that wants to join, and that's really okay. So again, be available for the wrong people to come in. Be available for the people to come in and piece the F out in 5 seconds. Be available for people to return. Be available for people to, obviously we don't want to have this mindset of like, oh, I'm totally okay for people to return my shit, but be okay for the wrong clients to come to you, okay? That's how you figure out who your real tribe is. That's how you figure out who it is that you actually want to help, all right? And then the second thing is what to post in the actual group. I'm gonna dive into this a little bit more in another week, but very basic. You wanna post fitness encouragement, you wanna post nutrition inspiration, you wanna post recipes and tools. A great place to go to is the Beachbody blog. If you have never been on the Beachbody blog, get your booty over there because it is amazing. Maybe once a week you share a recipe on a day, okay? Maybe you go in and you decide that you want to create a tool, and this tool is once a week you pick 2 of your favorite recipes and you send it to all of your clients. Like, just do what feels good to you, but provide this information for people. Post inspiring quotes. Post what's working for you. This is the key. This is the key. This is what makes your bootcamp stand out from my bootcamp, from every other coaches on this team's bootcamp. What is working for you? How can you share that? Okay? And then post challenges and games. You guys, go into Pinterest. Go Beachbody challenge group ideas and just see what's out there. All right? Find challenges, create challenges. If you were in my group last time, I did a friends themed group. You do things that just have fun with it, okay? Have fun with it. And then post accountability and reflection. So hold people accountable. Did you do your workout today? How are you feeling today? How's your mental health today? How's your nutrition? Check-ins, do all of that. This is the last one. It is your responsibility to learn and know the products and the programs to a T. You don't need to know them right away, and you definitely don't need to know them before you run your first boot camp. But you do need to make it your responsibility, and you need to take ownership to spend some time every day or every week getting into the Beachbody website and learning the different programs that we have, trying the different programs that we have. So maybe every month you change the program and you choose shorter programs so that you're getting in as many programs as you possibly can in your first year as a coach. Maybe you're always doing something different. Once you start a program, you never repeat it. That's personally what I do. I never really repeat a program, not very often anyways. And that allows me to learn all of these different programs. And then product-wise, it is your responsibility to learn the products. I really encourage you to try them, to buy them, to invest into them. If you think about it like every time that I buy Energize, I get somebody else to buy it. As long as I have somebody else to buy it, I'm gaining a client, right? So when I think about the products that I'm buying, I don't think about the money that I'm spending. I think about the business that I can create, the clients that I can build because I am using the product and I am the marketer, okay? So think about it like that. It is your responsibility to know all of the different products, to use them, to share them, to learn about them. And again, you do not need to know them before you run your first boot camp, and you do not need to know them right away. You just need to take the time and the ownership to actually learn them. So next week, we're gonna talk about how to market, how to actually invite and share publicly, how to create posts around boot camps, how to share about fitness, how to share about your clients, how to share all of that. And if you have any specific questions, then definitely let me know so that I can make sure that I add that in there. Oops. Sorry, you guys. Stop share. There we go. All right. And it's okay to not be in love with every single product. Yes, it is. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Jess. It is so okay to not love every single product. And just because you don't love a product does not mean that other people won't love that product. So for example, you won't see me drink Recover. I actually don't like the Recover. I don't like the way it tastes. I can't drink the whey Recover, and I don't like the vegan Recover. It's just not my jam. But the Recover is people's jam. People love Recover. And people who don't like Shakeology or don't want to drink Shakeology, they can drink the Performance Stack and they can love it. Okay? Another product that I don't use anymore is the greens. I don't really use the greens powder, but you bet your ass that I will always suggest the greens powder, because somebody who doesn't like vegetables, that is perfect for them. I eat my vegetables. At one point, I didn't. I never ate vegetables. I hated them. Now I'm like, ugh, I'd rather just eat them and have my smoothie to be sweet and filled with fruit instead of being this ugly green mushy color. So that's just me personally. So it's okay to not be in love with every single product, absolutely, but don't talk shit about them, and still promote it, still talk about it, still share it. All right. I'm sharing currently right now the 3-day refresh. I'm not doing it personally for my own personal reasons. I'm not doing it this month. I'm not doing it myself. And I actually hate the 3-day refresh. I hate doing it. But I know that it is beneficial for a lot of people, so I will share it. Okay. Does anybody have any questions about this particular part of this topic? Jackie, I'm so happy to see you on. Thanks. Okay, any questions whatsoever? No, we're good. Energize kicking in. It's 9 p.m. Taylor! Okay, if you guys are golden, then I am great too. Stay tuned. Again, there will be lots of things coming at you. If you do not have the team page already pinned to your shortcuts, please do that. Remember that team calls, I want them to get away from this me talking to you about like training, and instead turn this into a rally, like a freaking energy, 30 minutes power energy hype session. And then we all get off and we're like, I'm so ready to freaking do this. That's what I want team calls to turn into. But I need you to be a part of that. I can't do it by myself. I wish I could. If I could, it would already be there, right? So I need you to do that yourselves as well. Make it a goal to bring at least one new coach on to team calls every single week, and we will cultivate that. I am so excited, you guys. Thank you for tuning in for tonight. I will see you next Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, and we will continue talking about how to actually post and market, okay? Okay, you're so welcome. I love you guys.